What's up, my peoples? This is ADG, aka the Gamer, and this is War Theater Blood of Winter. Today we're going to be playing it for the first time on the PS5. The game is available on the PS5 right now. It has been updated since its original release. It contains all the, all the new updates, all the past updates. In this video today, we're going to be taking a look at the features. We're going to look at the campaign and tutorial. You guys know my videos as of now are pretty much edited to highlight the greatest moments, and this video will do the same thing. So you have Skirmish, where you can play different battles. Okay, you can select your maps, and I'm thinking you can also add in bots, things like that, and just play different modes. Okay, different modes in skirmishes. You have the arms dealer. With the arms dealer, you're going to be able to get perks, bounties. You can get your heroes in here, heroes that you can use in battle, online, offline, and just really, get your groove on. You know what I'm saying? Get your groove on. You got bounties, different bounties you can collect and get more rewards. So let's look at the available bounties. You got recon objectives, things like that. You can accept it. You'll get coins. So that's something to definitely consider doing as well. Let's look at the perks. I don't have any perks, of course. You gotta have money to get perks, but you can see here some of the perks that you can buy to increase your skills and give you leverage in battle. Of course, you have a campaign. You have legacy. What is legacy? Okay, legacy is pretty much what I was talking about at the beginning. I think these are like different stories and different campaigns for you to adventure in. You have multiplayer online, of course, where you can do numerous battles online. You can challenge a friend as well. Now, taking a look at the extras, we have things like, of course, basic options like sound effects, music volume, credits, licenses. You can reset your game, and a session that tells you a little bit about top rights and things of the game. Now we're gonna get into the meat and the potatoes of this, and we're gonna play the campaign. Like I said, we're gonna start off with the tutorial and maybe the first mission of the tutorial. I'm not sure. Some of these other things, these campaigns are selected. Let's go ahead and get this thing kicked off with the tutorial. The sounds are pretty good. It's kind of like dramatic, full of suspense. Like, I think that's the perfect kind of mood to set for a game like this. So this game, if you haven't recognized by now, is a strategic game. It's an RTS. My precious Gatton, before I send you into the world, I must train you in the ways of combat. Okay. Battles take place over a series of turns. On your turn, you can command your units to move and attack. See that Tommy there? Select them and move them as close as you can to my Tommy. So we're the gold team. We gotta go against the perp team. I wish we the perp team. I wish I was the perp team. You know me, I like my perp. So you're gonna select the Tommy. You can use your pad, or you can use your stick. I prefer to use the pad. And gonna wait it out. The Tommy unit is now exhausted and cannot be used for the remainder of the turn. End the turn now using the menu. Press on the empty cell to open the menu and then select end turn. Yes, as we play this for the first time, I'm going to be giving you guys my basic thoughts and just an overview of certain things. So, I was talking, had a little minor hiccup. The only thing I had to do was end the turn. Good, now that you have completed movement, you can order your Tommy to attack an enemy within range. Attack my Tommy. Select and attack. You can see it also gives you the percentage of what they'll do to you and what you can do to them. Well done. As you can see, because your Tommy was within attack range of mine, they were successful to counterattack. Weaken units are less effective in combat, but their attacks still hurt. Try to keep that in mind. The abilities and status of units when planning your strategy. Next, attempt to finish off my Tommy with your soldier unit. Okay. So we want to finish them off with the soldier unit. Not a problem, not a problem. Move over here. You discover a hidden enemy. When a unit ends its action in a forest, it becomes hidden. So there's also something that we're going to be able to do to strategize as well with hitting your people, of course, as well. When a unit encounters a hidden enemy during movement, it loses its action for that turn, so be careful. Special type of unit, the spy, can reveal hidden enemies. Select your factory to learn about different units. Alright, now we're going to get to building, which is very essential in a game like this. You got your factory, and you see the spy for 300. Each type of unit is weak against some types of strong others. Higher spy to support your ranks. So, definitely need that. Alright, spy. Join your armor will require a steady supply of funds which can be found in cities. Move your heavy to the nearby city and capture. So you notice one of the things are grayed out, the little house is grayed out there. So we're going to select the heavy and we're going to move to the grayed out house. Capture it. Select capture. There. So notice we increased the amount of funds that we are receiving at that point. There's also a limit to how many units you can control at once. To expand your maximum army size, capture factories. So the factories are those big ones. You can also capture cities and factories controlled by your opponent, depriving them of resources. And that is going to probably be the main way that you're going to beat people. In fact, after looking at some other people play, I do know that is a good way and what you're going to have to do to really win these battles. As a commander, you have access to special abilities. Select yourself, move between your Tommy and spy, then select hardened armor. These abilities requires SP, which regenerates at the start of every turn, but they can turn the tide of battle. Use them wisely. When you have finished commanding your unit, select end turn. It will then be your opponent's chance to strike back. I have taught you all you must know to survive. you struggle, visit the arms dealer for perks to gain an edge in battles. Now, Sweet Gatton, there is someone I want you to find. So I think at this point, you're gonna actually get to play on your own without being guided so much. So you can see the grayed out houses there. We definitely want to take those before our enemy does. And I'm gonna give you a real big tip that I found out too by watching others play. You must make sure you build and capture often. And also what you need to understand is that when you get these factories, like those big factories, you can build within each of those factories. So I'm gonna go ahead and start building right now. I'm gonna do a soldier. And I'm gonna, can't really do anything else. Now I'm gonna move this guy. I'm gonna capture that. I'm gonna go here. I still got another 300. You see that? So I'm gonna take this 300. Go ahead and buy me a spot. I'm gonna move this guy. Capture that. Put a guy here in the front. I'm gonna also go ahead and move my gadget up because I'm not really worried about people too much. I'm gonna hide over here just to confuse them a little bit. Enemy can't see me, and I don't think they can see me in that barbed wire. I don't think they can. It's like having a hidden trench. That's all my moves for that turn, so I'm gonna end the turn now. Alright, we got all these things kind of like captured at this point. So I'm just go ahead and show y'all what I mean. You're gonna build. Now, one thing I don't really like about this game is that you have to move. So this Tommy, I'm gonna have to move it in order to build in this factory. Now, that's one thing that I don't like. But what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go ahead and build a tank here. I'm gonna move this guy. I'm gonna hide him over here in these ruins. I'm gonna build. I got 200, so I'm gonna build. Actually, I'm gonna build another Tommy. And there's a reason I'm doing that. And that's because I want to build in each section. I'm gonna move up to this guy, and I'm gonna hide him over here in these ruins. I'm gonna wait. Gadget over here, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna move this guy over here. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and build. I'm gonna build another Tommy. I want to capture this before they do. But see, that's the enemy. And I don't think I'm going to be able to capture what they do. Even with this one, I can start moving this direction. But it's got a funny feeling I'm going to get attacked. We got the advantage in that battle, but now, oh man, they had some guys hiding in the trenches, and they took me out. Okay, from this point, I'm gonna fast forward the battle, and I'm gonna talk to you guys toward the end when I know I have the advantage in the game's battle. One of my favorite things to blimp, so I'm gonna move my blimp over here and I'm gonna attack. The spy was pretty tough, I guess. But he's not gonna survive much longer. That one's down. So we could probably pretty much finish up this battle. I'm gonna move my tank here. I said that spy's pretty tough. But we should be able to finish him off. I'm gonna go ahead and move up here because all I gotta do is defeat the enemies. I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna use my attack, and that's gonna finish him off. And there you have it. That completes the tutorial campaign. I'm gonna give you guys a brief look at the next campaign, but I'm not really gonna play it out. I'm just gonna let you see the story of it. Finally free of Marina and her doomed cold to do nothings, but what does that mean? Where do I even go from here? Monster, go back to where you came from. What monster? What are you talking about? Oh, it talks, does it? Let's see if it screams. So Vince Cizzo has been claimed to be a monster by this other group of commandos or whatever. So, like I said, at this point begins the actual story pieces. There are going to be several different story pieces with different characters and things. And that's the meat and potatoes of the campaign at that point. But from here, I'm going to be ending the video. It was a very interesting gameplay my first time around. I may not play this game that much on the channel, but I did want to give it a chance and basically help out these guys that are making games right now, because a lot of these indie developers, all these small companies, they're probably having a hard time, especially with you know everything that's going on in the world today. So I want to go back to support some of these small developers and give these other small games a try. I will probably play this. It may not be heavy in my rotation, but it is a good game in my opinion. If you're an RTS fan, you definitely want to get this game and check it out. If you like real-time strategy, this is a good real-time strategy game in my opinion. It will challenge you. It has a little learning curve, but not too big of a learning curve. I don't know how hard it gets along the way, as you know, I just played it for the first time, but yes. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Check out the game. It's available now on PS5, PS4, and various other platforms. I'll just show you the game on the PS5. But with that being said, I see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.